Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar, Career Services and Resources for International Students at UConn Center for Career Development. My name is Spencer Hayes, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm the Programming Graduate Assistant. During this webinar, I will be outlining what the Center for Career Development can offer you during your time at UConn. Now let's get started. Our goal at the Center for Career Development is to meet students where they are. Meeting you where you are on your career journey, not where you think you're supposed to be, means breaking out of the traditional career expectations. It means recognizing that each of your timelines is unique to you and your needs are going to grow and change as you do. Our office has support and resources for you regardless of where you are in your career development timeline, from helping you choose a major to 20-minute resume critiques as well as graduate school preparation. The Center for Career Development also hosts various programs and events. These include networking events, professional portraits, on-campus interviews, and career fairs. For a list of upcoming events, please visit our website, career.uconn.edu. It is important to remember that the Center for Career Development is not a mandatory service, so you'll need to be intentional about scheduling appointments with our office. When do you think a student should visit the Center for Career Development? Many of you might say junior or senior year. Well, we found that students often have traditional beliefs about career. There's a false idea of career preparation where students believe that career services are only used for finding jobs after graduation, or that there's an exact timeline to follow. Students can come visit us as early as their first week of freshman year and begin their customizable career preparation plan. To become career ready, you can start by visiting our Affinity pages, which provide resources to a number of communities on the UConn campus. You can also schedule a meeting with one of our many career coaches who can help you in developing application materials, creating LinkedIn profiles, and assist you in looking for available opportunities. You can also participate in daily events hosted by the Center for Career Development and watch previous events along with pre-recorded material on both the Career on Demand website and the YouTube channel. Located on our website under Affinity Communities, there are resources directly related to international students in their career development. Affinity Communities are identity-focused groups that provide students with specialized content integrating diversity, equity, and inclusion. Each Affinity community will feature relevant content aimed at supporting students' journey and personal development. These communities will also foster an environment for faculty, staff, employers, and alumni to interact with students through writing blogs, participating as a Husky mentor, or guiding students as a career champion. Within the International Student Affinity community, you can find information on jobs and internships, upcoming events, latest news, UConn organizations, and networking. Within the job and internship information, you can find companies that are international student friendly and who sponsor work visas. Upcoming events that are relevant to you will be listed here, and these include career fair preparation, U.S. job and internship search panels, and the OPT-CPT workshops. Latest news is a great area to refer to as you can hear from industry experts on the latest news related to international students in the search process. Through UConn organizations, you can connect with students with similar interests. Did you know that UConn has over 15 organizations and centers connecting international cultures? Consider exploring these organizations in conjunction with the hundreds of clubs and organizations across all interest areas. Lastly, UConn's Husky Mentor Network links undergrad and graduate students with alumni so they can share their knowledge and expertise with you. When it comes to finding jobs and internships, you have access to some of the best platforms available to students. These platforms discussed are available to you now and are completely free. You can use them as a means of merely looking around at different jobs, and not just for when you're ready to enter the workforce. These resources can also be helpful if you want to see what majors employers are looking for when it comes to certain job roles. Let's take a look at these resources closer. Going Global is a resource directed at job and internship seekers looking for available opportunities in either their home country or abroad. Within this resource are records of organizations that have sponsored visas for employees and tips on how to search for jobs in countries outside of yours. You can find out more about Going Global through our website under the Resource tab. Next is My Visa Jobs. This online portal is specifically made for international students who are seeking employment opportunities in the United States. This portal will match your skills and background to U.S. employers. It also provides an annual H-1B visa report that shows which employers have sponsored employees. This report also includes information on sponsored individual positions at organizations and which cities and states they reside in. You can also find a direct link to this resource through our website. We will discuss Handshake on the next slide. By being enrolled as a UConn student, you have access to Handshake. Handshake can best be explained as a LinkedIn made specifically for students. Through your Handshake account, you will have access to the latest job postings of internships, co-ops, full-time employment, and many more opportunities. Oftentimes, you can apply directly to these opportunities through Handshake. Handshake is also the location where you'll make appointments with the Center for Career Development under the Career Center tab within your student account. You can also research upcoming events that the Center for Career Development is hosting and register for them as well. When searching for opportunities, you're able to filter the jobs based on the work authorization standards. More specifically, filter the search for organizations that were sponsored or don't require U.S. work visas. Please keep in mind that the work authorization information may not be accurate. If you're interested in a job posting, view it directly on the organization's website. Feel free to make an appointment with one of our career coaches who can also assist you on verifying the authorization accuracy of a posting. One of the Center for Career Development services is career coaching. Career coaching is a personalized one-on-one time between yourself and a professional consultant. During your career coaching session, coaches will listen to your goals, concerns, and questions and in turn provide you with recommended action steps. You can prepare for coaching by knowing in advance what type of career topics you're most interested in speaking about and having your documents that you would like reviewed either emailed or printed out for your career coach. A meeting with the career coach is not like an interview and is meant to be a conversation to help you. These sessions typically cover the topics of career and job exploration, CV and resume reviews, job and internship search, practice interviews, and LinkedIn profile consultations. Even if you are new to career-related documents and resources, you can set up an appointment with a coach to go over all of your questions and possible concerns. It's important to note that you can have as many career coaching sessions as you would like. You can have an appointment at the office, over Handshake video, or even on the phone. Also, if you're a student but don't currently live within the U.S., you are able to schedule an appointment that works best in your time zone. Another great aspect about career coaching is that you can still have appointments even after graduating. Within the first 3 years of graduating, you will have access to all the services you had as a student. Even after 3 years, you can still reach out to the office and see what services are still available to you. A career fair is a forum for students to meet and speak to employers representing their companies and organizations. Employers come to these fairs eager to speak with potential candidates, network with the job force's next generation of workers, and spread the word about their specific company. Similarly, students participate in career fairs to share their information with employers and to provide them with their resumes. This is also a great time to practice your elevator pitches. During these fairs, interviews are not conducted and hiring decisions are not made. After the fair, students may contact employers they spoke to and apply for open positions through either Handshake or through the company's website. Most of the time, the employers at the fair are not from the organization's Human Resources Department or a representative from the hiring department. Often, employers who participate in the fairs at UConn are often alumni who are hoping to recruit more Huskies to their company. Over the course of the year, the Center for Career Development hosts 5 different career fairs centered around career exploration. In both the fall and spring semesters, the all-university career fair is hosted. During these fairs, employers from all different industries come to UConn. There are more topic-specific fairs such as STEM and nonprofit fairs as well. Interviewing is a learned skill, and it can make a big difference when it comes to getting an internship or job. At the Center for Career Development, you can schedule an appointment with a career coach to have one-on-one simulated interview experiences. From this, you receive personalized feedback to help you grow as an interviewee. Another resource provided is called Big Interview. You can use Big Interview to learn and practice your interview skills. Big Interview is filled with pre-recorded videos from the Center for Career Development that cover standard interview questions, employment sponsorship and visa, and language. These videos are tailored to help international students prepare for interviews within the United States. Remember that these questions may not be relevant to you in particular. Prior to applying to U.S.-based organizations, you should be familiar with the immigration regulations and your visa status benefits. If you have any questions about your work authorization, we recommend that you reach out to UConn's International Student and Scholar Services Office. Their website is isss.uconn.edu. During an interview with a U.S.-based company, they may ask about your work authorization status. You can share if you're an F1 student and/or if you qualify for a STEM extension. Many companies ask to understand whether you'll need sponsorship either now or in the future. You should respond honestly. You do not need to bring up your status if the employer does not ask. If you would like, you can ask if the company is willing to sponsor a work permit during your time there. It is important to note that it's illegal for companies to ask about your race, color, national origin, place of birth, visa type, or citizenship. If they ask you about your native language, use it as an opportunity to share that you're bilingual or multilingual. This could work to your benefit. You can find further tips and a copy of the document shown on the slide on our website, career.uconn.edu. There are 4 blog posts that can be found on career.uconn.edu under the International Students Affinity page. These blogs can provide some insight and guidance when it comes to career development, such as networking or job searches. If you need additional assistance finding these blog postings, feel free to reach out to the Center for Career Development. That wraps up my content on career services and resources for international students. Thank you for participating in today's webinar.